What's going on? This is Ludacris, man. I love my Plug TV. Make sure you stay plugged in.
Mixtape release. Shuffle, what you got going on?
I love my plug.
iLoveMyPlug.com.
I love my plug.
You know who I love?
You know a nigga love it, plug.
I love my plug. I love my plug. iLoveMyPlug.com.
And I love my plug.
I love my plug.
I love my plug.
I love my plug.
I love my plug, Japan.
I love my plug. I love my plug. You know we love the plug, baby.
I love my plug.
On the phone with Pablo, meeting with my goons at the condo. Real cutthroat, all about the guap, cheat the narrow. Streets on click clack, spend $500,000 and make it busy.
DJ Cutthroat, what's happening, brother?
365 steak turkey.
Yeah, what's going on, man? DJ Dre checking in, man. Right now, I love my Plug TV. We are right here live, man. Main Street Studios, man. Ludaversal album coming out March 31st, man. This is a private session going on right now, man. Let's go sing. But this album right here is me beasting the fuck out. And it's really, when I say I've been shooting movies, it's to let everybody know that just because I've done those movies, I'm still so passionate and so hungry. And I know what got me here in the first place. And this is to re-solidify that, or just to reaffirm what I did to get here. And it's as simple as that. So just listen, you know what I mean? Have a drink. Let's enjoy this shit and just listen to each record. And like he said, we appreciate y'all feedback, man. It's 15 years in the game, so thank everybody for coming, because y'all know I don't fuck with many people. So everybody that's here right now, I fucks with you. So
this album for me, as candid as I can be, is like a nigga that came out with 7 albums, right? I done won Grammys before, humbly speaking. I done had #1 Billboard hits. I done had radio records that, you know, played on the radio so many damn times. But this album is really, since I've been gone for so long and doing all these movies and wanting to solidify myself back, you know, just in the bloodstream of hip hop. This album is really all about what the hell does this nigga need to do in order for people to want to go buy a Ludacris album again? So the records that you just heard, it's my heart and soul. And that's what I put into this album. It's not just about making one particular record that has to do, you know, perform in a certain way. It's just about how do I make a whole album that flows, that as music continues to change, how can I continue to do me, step my game up, continue to reinvent myself, continue to do what I do best, but always give the fans exactly what it is that they need. So certain people say the old Luda mixed with the new Luda. So again, that's what that is. And if people saw the album cover, that's my '93 Acura Legend, which I still have to this day, with my plane that I own. So I drive my Acura Legend up to my plane, like at least once a month. And so 100% that explains the person that I am. Because on one hand, I'm humble, and on the other hand, I gotta flex on all these motherfuckers that's always trying me all the damn time, right? So when you see this album cover, that's literally all it's about. So I'm just telling y'all, that's what this album is all about. It's about who wants to go buy a Ludacris album right now? These are the records that I have to put on here in order to let motherfuckers know where I'm at and let people know what mindset that I'm in and how hungry I still am. And it's almost like a rebirth. It's like me starting all over again. So with that being said, you better understand it's going to be more records and more albums coming right behind. I will never take 5 years off ever again in my life. So let y'all know that. So thank you.
Big Green Third Court representing me at Main Street Studios right now at home with Ludacris album listening, man. Ludaversal, crazy. I got a jet on that thing too, man. It's called Come to See Me. Shout out to the man for all the love supporting this thing. Shout out to Shaka, Jeff, DTP family. We in this bitch with my brother Dutch, man. It's going down, man. Big Chris, you know what it is, man.
What up, you already know what it is. Poster Child J1, Assistant Program Director, Music Director, Hot 1079, WHCA, Shade 45. I'm at the Ludacris listening event. Got some straight heat on there, man. Looking forward to the final project, the Poster Rock.
Main Street Studios tonight, Atlanta, Georgia. This is the album listening session for the DJs for Ludaversal album. I've been gone for quite some time, so it's time that I inject the people with some extreme passion and some extreme hunger. And this 8th album of mine to reinvent myself as this Negro named Ludacris, and what the hell type of records will make someone after 7 albums want to continue to go by and be excited about a Ludacris album. Well, I feel like I 100% accomplished
What other
that.
features do you have on the album?
I got Usher on the album.
You know, Big Rube is closing the album out with one of his extremely powerful and very, very deep, thought-provoking speeches, or, you know, raps, or however he artistically wants to call it. It's a lot of new producers mixed with some extremely pioneer type producers. Just Blaze is on here, and shout out to the interns, you know, who is co-executive producers on this album. Monica is on the album, which is very deep and emotional to me because I got a record about my father who passed away from alcoholism, and she was my cousin, of course, and she actually sung at his funeral, so it's very fitting. So this is a very personal album for me. Ludaversal is a play off of words of universal. So of course it's basically welcome people into my world. I don't really talk about my personal life that much, but over the past 2 years, seems like the blogosphere and the media wants to force talking about my personal life, so I'm gonna give you my version of it, as opposed to what people want to make a story about just to sell, you know, advertisements and things of that nature.
103 to Hot, who just came, who plays new urban hip hop, but now we've got 3 stations that play older hip hop from the 90s and early 2000s, which you got a line of hits that are on those radio stations. Tell me how it feels, man, to be one of those artists that can be on both stations at the same time.
Man, I don't really get a chance to listen to, you know, the radio much, but when I do, just based off of you saying that, you know, I can be one of the elite amount of artists that has hits for years and years that plays on these stations, I'm just blessed, man, and I'm extremely humble for that. I'm still inspired by new artists till this day, where if you just erase my past and erase my history, I still have to compete not only against the artists that's out on the radio now, but, you know, individuals that's at home that can make a hit song that we now have to compete against just because of the new era of the internet and social media. And there could be somebody at home with $2 to their name, and they might come up with something, the next thing you know it's playing everywhere. And that excites me, actually. It motivates me, it inspires me. And after 15 years in the game, I want to compete against you. I want to compete against the people that's at home that don't have no name, that they might have a radio song playing everywhere around the country or around the world tomorrow. And I love that, and I think that's what this album really entails. It's just how hungry and passionate that I am. Because there's this big misconception of people who shoot all these movies that they take the music secondary, but I don't forget what got me here in the first place. And I just love everybody that continues to support. And I'm here to just reinforce who I am, how I got here, and what it is that got me here. My album, Ludaversal, comes out March 31st, the same week as the movie Fast 7. And you can check me out at Ludacris Instagram, at Ludacris on Twitter, and Facebook, all of that good stuff. And I give you, little gems and little, you can say personal things. So make sure you check me out, because it's very interesting, and I'm always going to continue to keep everybody on their toes.
All right, that's what's up. It's a wrap, man. It's over with. Another episode of iLoveMyPlugtv. Make sure you log on to www.ilovemyplug.com, man. Catch us on the next episode.
You know we love the plug, baby.